What's up? What's up? Let me know if I'm audible. Let me know if I'm audible and clear enough. So it's London session. Welcome everyone to this London session live stream. Let's do the daily breakdown. So it's Wednesday if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is Wednesday 18 March. Let's do the daily breakdown on gold. So looking at the last 3 days, which have been one of the last 2 days, I would say, which have been one of the toughest days for me in this month, you can see what is the reason behind it. Last 2 daily candles, see, look at the way they have closed. You can see that there has been a lot of volatility, at the same time consolidation, and there has not been any momentum in this 2 days, right? So if you look at the 4 hour, we are like, cannot say support there, but still we'll just check it because this is a wick, and maybe on the lower time frame it can be some market structure. 1 hour, as I told you, this is a support. So 4 hour closed bearish yesterday, which is very, you can say it's not 4 hour, sorry, daily has closed bearish. 4 hour closed bearish, weak bearish candle. 1 hour is the support, and this is the resistance. 30 minutes, I hope the voice is clear and loud enough for you. 30 minutes, we're just approaching this resistance on the top. Let's see on the 15-minute if there is any. Yes, so yes, this is a resistance for me on the 15 minutes. And if I look at this, then this becomes, so I can say this is a support, I can say this is a support, but this candle is a too small candle, or I would say it's like a doji candle for me to call it as a support. So I would rather keep this as a support. So we are in some kind of a zone now. Finally, let me change this colors. And then you have the next support to go follow, and if you break and close above it, we have another resistance here. So this is where we are, support resistance. We have marked the zones, no strong biases, but looking at the market structure, this has been a lot of consolidation, as you can see, but let's wait and watch. Maybe we can wait for some kind of a retracement, and then we can form a support and then continue to push up. Is that what we are looking for? If so, or else maybe if we break and close below this support, we can continue to push down to this, towards this zone, which is, let's measure it first. This is a good range of almost 130 pips, and this is a very good range of 200 pips. So at any circumstances, if I want to take a buy in this condition, in this zone, I cannot take a buy, I cannot buy at this point. I need a candle to just form a support here, or maybe a kind of a retracement, and then push up for a potential buy. For sell, of course, break and close below this support, we can push down, and maybe probably we have some rejection on the bottom side. So I'll mark this as a very next resistance as well, right? So I hope the charts are visible to you. I hope the charts are visible. It has been a tough week, definitely, and that's how the market is most of the time. But it's our goal should be to, whenever you get such tough situations, and you ask yourself what you should do, Should you push yourself for the trades, or should you wait for your best setup? So that, I don't think so you should regret losing to the best setup rather than just jumping around, and then just pushing for the trades just because you need to take a trade and then regret on it, right? Thank you. So London session, we have very less count, as we can see, because most of the people are working, and New York session comparatively better count, but our main focus is not to increase the count for sure, but definitely in near future we'll be having 1,000+ people watching this live stream. So if you haven't liked this video, you need to give a like on this. There are 5 people I can see, but only 1 like, so give it a like and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notification. Let's look at the news. If there is any news now in this London session. 1:30, no news. 6 p.m. there is a news. 6 p.m. there is a news here, which is of course in New York session. So if you're planning to trade this New York session, then you need to be careful about this. Then at around, I guess there's one more news, yes, at 11:30. FOMC projections, maybe because of this there has been a lot of anticipation in the market for the last 2 days. So today, of course, I would like to wait for my setups. That's it. I don't want to lose more now because of this anticipation in the market. Just need to be there, and if there is no setup, I'm not going to push for anything that can cost me, right? So usually we consider the 4-hour candle for the bias, but I don't know, it's very confusing today as well, right? So if you are watching this live stream, do give a like on this video so that it motivates me to maybe be consistent and make more lives. The goal is to conduct 100 live streams in this year, by the end of this year, or maybe more than that. So that should be some motivating factor for me to do live stream with the people, with the community. Otherwise doesn't make sense, right? Let's grow this channel. For the simple reason is that let's increase the credibility of this channel so that people see this channel as a place wherein they can actually learn trading, the psychology, the mind behind the core of trading, as I say, right? It's not just about buying and selling. The core of trading that you need to understand, right? And from the next week onwards, I'm going to start with my personal mentorship program. So the sessions will be on Monday and Friday. I will be doing live stream, of course, and as I already told that I will be kind of discussing with the person who is going to join and find out whether they will be able to give certain amount of time or efforts for it. If so, then only it makes sense. Otherwise it's a waste of time and money for both the parties, right? And you can share this live to the people in your friend circle, groups, whoever is interested to know how the trading works, or maybe what is that we teach as such, right? It's open for all. Still 4 minutes to go for this candle to close. Let's see. waiting for the retracement, waiting for the retracement. Yes. I hope my voice is clear to you today, because many people had doubts related to the sound. It was not clear. Okay, we have closed this. We have closed a weak bearish candle. Even if I say that this is a resistance, then the question is, we have a resistance here, then we have a resistance here, we have a resistance here close by. So considering, even if it is a close of this candle and which makes it to be a resistance, now you know that there is a resistance here which is very much, if I keep here, then there is another resistance which is very much close by, and then here. So better I keep this as my resistance, because I have a clear range. Even if I break and close above it, I can just push for some pips, right? So it's very important that every resistance is not going to be our resistance, right? So it's very important to find out what is an important resistance and support for us. If we break and close above it, how much the range that we have, how much pips that we can capture based on that, right? Okay, thank you. Best it has been till now. Yes, thank you. Just learning to use. So I'm just reading this book, The Secret, and honestly speaking, I started reading and then I haven't touched for a long time. So the people ask me, sir, what do you do in between when you don't have anything to do? Because see, trading is all about you've been working for 10 or 5-10 minutes. When you take a trade, generally your average time, what I've seen, would be your trade will close it within below 10 minutes, right? So your work is to execute for 10 minutes, and what do you do for the rest of that 1 hour or 1.5 hour? So you have two options. You can just scroll mindlessly. I don't know what you consume. That also depends, and that also can affect your trading psychology for that particular time. So what I would suggest you try to learn something, right? So this is a book, The Secret, which is on the law of attraction. So this is a book, what I believe, this is not just a read, it should be a learning book. You should make notes on that. You should, it should be your study book rather than just a book to read it, right? So yeah, that can be done while you are just waiting for the candle to close 15 minutes. You have 15 minutes now, right? Some people are like, you have 15 minutes, you go do anything you want, come after 15 minutes. I don't think so that is a right way, because you might end up doing some mess in 15 minutes, and that mess can be reflected back on your chart. So that's not a good idea, what I believe. So I prefer sitting in front of the chart, maybe do something else, so that I don't end up taking a trade which I am not supposed to. At the same time, I have a watch, desk watch, which is not there right now. I don't know where did I keep it. I need to put it back, which reminds me of the time, right? If you have doubts, you can ask me the doubts. If you want, we can just have a conversation, right? So utilize this time in between the trade to learn something, right, which will make your life much better. So the book says, till now, what you become is what you think. What you think is what you become. So this is what I have been following right now, till now at least, and you should always think positive and use positive affirmation. So this is as simple as that. Pips, and then we have a bigger range. This is much bigger range. You guess this is almost 130 pips. 4 hour is not bearish, bullish, but bullish in the sense that currently it's not closed bullish, so that's why I'm telling that it's not bullish. But looking at aligning at the 1 hour 30 minutes is something what I believe that it is kind of a bullish momentum. Just wait and wait for the candle to break and close, and let's see if you can get some trade in that process. So this is some summary that I've made from this book, whatever the part I've read right now till now. That is the book Secret, and this is very amazing, and I believe that it should be practiced by everyone, even not just in trading. Of course, it will help you a lot in trading, very important, because trading we tend to think negatively most of the time, especially when we make losses, right? So the first line what I just believed and I made a note of it, is see yourself living in abundance, right? I've seen people obviously might not have that much of wealth or money or opportunity, but the way you think is what you become, right? You might not have maybe that $10,000 account, $20,000 account, but you should think in that way. You should be in that mindset that I'm already owning it, right? Some people get scared to spend money because they are always in a scarcity mindset, right? But abundance mindset is something that will attract you a lot of things, even when you don't have it and you think that you have it, and you live the way as if you would have it, right? That is what the abundance mindset is. It attracts every time with every person. So that is very important. Have an abundance mindset. Don't live in a scarcity mindset. Spend on yourself. Spend money on yourself that people don't do. See what you're wearing at your home. What is that? Is see, I have attended one of the trainings which I came to know that what you wear at home is also what is being attracted, right? Futle cheddi घालून बसले असा, right? So what do you think? What the money or the wealth is not going to be attracting you? I'm not saying suit and tie मारून बस. Just wear some decent clothes, which will be, I'm not saying brand new, but something that it will make you feel better, right? So that is the think of what you want and not what you don't want. Very important. We always think I don't want losses, I don't want losses. So basically, law of attraction, don't see good or bad, it simply gives whatever you want. If you say I don't want losses, it will give you losses. If you say I want profits, if you say I am a profitable trader, it will make you a profitable trader, right? So that is very, very true, because I have also gone through this phase, and I've realized that the time I get scared, the time I try to save my capital, because I'm trying to save my capital because I think that I'm going to blow that account or amount. So that law of attraction works in that way, right? So law of attraction, don't see good or bad things, it simply gives whatever you are thinking, and always speak about what I want and not what I don't want. Okay, suppose you want to lose weight, don't say I don't want to gain weight, right? Like anyone who is on the fat loss program, they always think, okay, if I eat this I will gain weight, right? So definitely when they eat it, they gain weight, right? That is there. But think in that manner, if I eat this I will lose weight, right? So that is what the law of attraction has spoken to me in this book, and I really loved it. Just a thing that I didn't read it. I should have been finishing that at least 1/4 of the books by now, but I'm just in love with that book right now. And they say they have called this book, the name of the book, to be Secret, and the reason is that this is what the most successful people have used, especially the law of attraction have used, and they didn't want it to share it to the people who are not as rich as them, right? So it is not just about the richness, it can be for anything. If you are suffering for some illness, you always think I'm suffering for this illness, I wish I didn't had this illness. Rather you would say I don't have any illness, or I would rather don't even use that word illness. Rather you can say I am very fit, I am fit. Don't say I am free from illness. I am fit, I am physically fine, I am physically capable enough to do whatever, whatever it takes, whatever you would like to do. So it will take them some time. I've tried to practice it for last 2-3 days. I know it's not easy, but it is impactful. It is impactful. So do you believe in this or not? I don't know. Maybe you would believe only when you try practice it for a certain amount of time to have some results, right? 1 minute, and we are just consolidating. 30-minute is closed. right. Interesting. Nothing to do. I hope you guys can see my trading view screen. So let me just make this video. So many people have asked me after I started posting videos of my live stream being conducted, and they are like, how do I get it? I don't have an access to it. I said, if you want an access to it, then you need to be part of our community or just subscribe my YouTube channel. That's it. Hello everyone. So this is the live stream. We are doing live stream in the London session, waiting for some kind of a retracement, and there it is. The people are already part of this live stream. So the main goal of this live stream is to understand trading to the core, and you can join my live stream through my YouTube channel or wherever you get the link. So let's see, I'm just waiting for some kind of a retracement here for me to continue to push up, or maybe break and close below this for me to take a sell. So let's wait and watch. That's it. So one of the major reason I wanted to do live trading was I wanted to be accountable. So this is something very personal to me. You know, when you trade with someone, you are accountable in the sense whatever you know, you need to follow it with some, maybe one or two, whoever it is, maybe 5 or 10, 15, whatever it is. These people are watching you, and when you know when someone is watching, you tend to perform better. Like there is some psychological pressure to do well, so that psychological pressure is somewhere it should help, right? And that has helped me a lot to become a successful trader. I'm not saying that is a very I would not say successful trader, better trader, because there is no as success definition in trading. Success can be different for the different traders, right? Okay, but be better trader than yesterday. So accountability, then all these things, and of course when you stream, your communication skills do improve, right? Need to do the commentary as well. So yes, that is also a part of a learning. So I make sure that I'm learning a lot through this live stream. I didn't know how to use this live stream software, OBS Studio, so I've learned that also. So your learning curve should always be linear, right? If I'm not wrong, linear. It should be going up. I don't know what you call it, linear? Yes, I guess so. Not flat. I'm probably going to make a lot of videos, so I need some content ideas, because it's been a long time I've made some videos, right? What type of content should I make? Do give me some ideas if you guys, because see, what I believe, the best ideas can be given by the people who watch it, who want to watch. It's not, see, social media is a completely different game. What I've realized, it's not about what you want to show people, it's about what people want to watch. So give me some ideas if you have, and help me with building some content, right? look at this. What the hell is this? This is so bad. How do I even trade in this scenario? This is a 15-minute time frame, not even 5-minute time frame, right? And it is just maybe I don't know today. Maybe tomorrow we might have some normal volume because of this FOMC projections, federal fund rates, as a FOMC statement, rate cut. Maybe there is an anticipation about whether there will be a rate cut or not. So that is the reason maybe we are just consolidating with that anticipation. So it's so bad to have this moves in the live stream, right? But no issues, I guess. As I already told you, the stream is not just about to make money, not buy, sell. It's about how a trader looks at the chart, what he does while he trades, or whenever in the boring market conditions like this, what could be done, right? Not on the charts, but otherwise. So yes, thank you. So we need to wait for the 15-minute candle to close. If you see, the 30-minute has closed with some bearish doji candle. 1 hour is still open. 4 hour is obviously it's open. 4 hour is bullish. Daily is pushing bullish. Yes. Yes, let's wait. That's all what we can do. Just wait. Girish, let's pray to the market gods for some volume in this 4-hour chop. Yes, basically I'm praying to the god market. Uh, so I'm letting my law of attraction to attract the market uh, to push in some direction so that you can get some volume. So this is a wonderful line that I want to discuss with you guys. I hope the live stream is not boring, because the markets is boring. I don't want to talk about anything, that just want to make me sound that I am knowledgeable and intellectual about the trading. That is bullshit. There is nothing in the market. You can see the 30 minutes, you can see 1 hour, just 4 hour तरी पोपाचेच नहीं, right? So what you can do is just wait, that nothing else. So this, but there's one line that I would like to add: the more you think about negative thought, the more worse it gets. So let's not think that the market is choppy. Let's think in that way. Okay, now the market is preparing for something better, maybe at the London Open, or maybe post London Open, right? So our thoughts become the things. So that is what, it's very easy to criticize at certain things, right? Because our mind is designed in such a way that we criticize at certain things and we feel good about it. But when we say the markets are choppy, the markets are not going in a direction, then the markets will be more choppy, right? Why don't we say that okay, the markets are preparing for something better for us, maybe a breakout or maybe some kind of a pullback for us to take a buy or a sell. So if you want, if you can think about what you want in your mind and make that your dominant thought, you will bring it to your life. So basically it's not just about thinking about what you want in your life. The main statement is that make that thought your dominant thought. It should be your main thought, not the secondary or the tertiary thought. So, and you will bring it to your life. So this is a wonderful line that I just read through this Secret Revealed, the secret book. And this is not motivation, my dear friend. This book is not about motivating people. It's all about facts, and these facts have been facts because people have used this just a way of thinking, and we realize that works a lot in that direction. Okay, so law of attraction. Yes, thank you, Rudresh. Thanks for coming, joining in my life. Just waiting for support. I don't know, the 4-hour is still open, and I can't even say that okay, 4-hour is bullish because it's still open. And the other fact is that the previous 4-hour is closed with a long wick at the top and bottom, kind of a doji, indecisive candle. If I want to take a sell, then what do? Maybe wait for this candle to break and close below the support. So that would be a good idea. If the candle breaks and closes below the support, maybe this 4-hour candle can flip down and fill this wick. Potential sells below the break and close. This Law of Attraction, wonderful book, amazing book, my dear friend. And it's just been just 10 pages and I'm just in love with this book and feel like reading it more. Your thoughts become things, which is very true. What you think is what you become, and obviously you thought of becoming a trader, you are a trader, right? You thought of becoming an engineer, you are an engineer. It's not that you have never thought of becoming an engineer, and it's never been your dominant thought in your life and you became an engineer, right? So that's very, very, very true in our life, and that is applicable to all the aspects in our life, maybe your health, wealth, and your spirituality, the spiritual angle, and your relationship angle of your life. Thoughts become things. And very wonderful phase that I would like to just say it out. What most people don't understand is that thought has frequency. We can measure a thought, and so if you are thinking that over and over again, your imagination, or if you are imagining in your mind having that brand new car, having money that you need, building that company, finding a soulmate, if you are imagining what that looks like, you are emitting that frequency of on consistent basis, right? So this obviously to the universe, and that what, so universe will always give you what you want, right? That is what it says. So our thoughts has frequency. Our whoa, look at this, 4 hours flipping. That's why I always look at the 4 hour for my bias. Wherever I've seen my stop loss sitting, one of the reason being my 4 hour going in some different direction, me going in some different direction. So thankfully I just hung on to this idea of, you know, looking at the 4 hour and wait for it, like wait where it goes. Now see the simple thing, even if you are looking for a sell, I cannot take a sell on this for sure, because you can see this is 1 2 third, and if I expect the fourth candle to be also going in my direction, that is going to be a very bad idea. Just even if it breaks out, or maybe it doesn't, whatever it is, but I need a candle to, I need some bullish candle now for a retracement, a pullback. I need some retracement and a pullback, something like this, then retest this previous zone. This is going to be my A plus setup. Breakout, retest, boom. This is what a breakout trade means. Breakout doesn't mean a single candle breaking out and then take a sell on that. No, breakout is see how far the price has moved. Okay, now I'm expecting the fourth 15-minute candle, that is to be I guess 15, yeah, fourth means the 1 hour. If I expect the 1 hour for the price to, for the next, already the price has moved in the bearish direction for the last 1 hour, and expect it to be going bearish for the next 15-20 minutes more, is going to be not a good idea, right? It's not going to be a great idea. So great idea would be a good trader. I would not say a good trader as such, an experienced and a professional trader will wait for a retracement for sure. For sure. I hope this live stream is making some sense to you. I'm not going to make it exciting, make you feel exciting so that you be there in front of the chart, you know, maybe crack some joke. That is not how it is in reality. It is how what it is, right? It is what it is. So if you haven't liked or subscribed, do give a like and a subscribe to this channel. Let's make this justice to the channel with the education that we are sharing, so that it inspires us to be consistently doing well into the live stream, and maybe make more live streams in the coming days, right? Today we are not going to trade in the New York session, in the sense that lots of news, lots of anticipation. I'm going to close the chart after this and maybe do something else, because see, trading is the part of life, it's not the life, right? So we need to know how to shift, when to shift, all that stuff. All right, so yes, see, basically we can see 4 hour is turning bearish, which is a good sign for us. So that is what we are looking for. Maybe we can fill this wick of the previous 4 hour if we continue to push down. And if you look at the 15-minute time frame, you can see this. Okay, fine, we are bearish. I cannot take a sell here. I need to wait for some kind of a retracement, maybe a doji candle or maybe some weak bearish candle, bullish candle to break and then break and continue to push down, or maybe some kind of a resistance for me to continue to push down. This is what I'm waiting for. A pullback setup, a perfect pullback sell setup is what I'm waiting for. I'm not going to take any buys on this. Right, so yes, let's wait. We have some 9 minutes to go. Stay tuned, be there in front of the charts. just waiting for a retracement, and still it's no retracement yet. Maybe we can get some trade at London at 2 p.m. or maybe 2:15 p.m. if that's so. If not, then I won't be looking at this, because see, we don't have anything. We just pushing down. There's no retracement. All this while it was just consolidating. So it doesn't make any sense for me to act in this situation. We are close to the support, right? So there should be some kind of a retracement for a potential sell, and I don't think so that like in 15 minutes we can get some potential retracement. So what we'll do is just have a look at it, have a watch on this. If you're already there, part of my Telegram channel, then stay tuned on that. If anything is there, I will post on the Telegram channel. Okay, so nothing there in the London session today. We waited for a long time, but yes, do be active in my Telegram channel. If anything is there, I will post it there. And if you want to know where is that Telegram channel, just go through the description of this YouTube live stream and you'll get it there. So I'll end this live stream. So all the very best. We'll see you